Unseasoned and even experienced hikers might find that when the hills get steep, they have to take frequent breaks because their legs or their lungs are screaming. So today I'm going to reveal a very simple technique that's actually borrowed from the mountaineering community that you can use anytime you encounter a steep hill on your next hike. Before we dive into the specifics of this technique, which anyone can learn, let's back it up and learn where this technique came from and why it works. So this method was originally developed for snowy slopes at high elevations, where mountaineers would struggle to get enough oxygen to their muscles at rest, let alone while they were going uphill. You see, as soon as you can't get enough oxygen to your muscles while they're working, your body will go into an anaerobic state. Anaerobic without oxygen. Your body cannot work anaerobically for very long and will force you to stop. But at high elevations, the consequences of working anaerobically are much higher. It is much wiser to stay aerobic in how you are working, and so climbers at these high elevations develop the mountaineer step or the rest step. Now, one of the reasons it works is actually by slowing you down, because you're going to be taking momentary complete breaks with every single step you take on the trail. But ironically, you'll likely go faster over the course of an uphill or the entire day because you're not working anaerobically and you're not burning yourself out. This method has another benefit for your muscles, as it gives you, with every single step, an opportunity to completely relax the muscles of your leg. The last time I used this technique was when we were hiking with 80-pound packs. It was maybe the only reason that I made it to the end. You can practice the rest step on stairs at home before you bring it out to your next hike. Remember, it's not gonna work on flat or downhill, because in those situations we want momentum, whereas in this uphill situation we want that momentary rest. This movement has two phases, the rest phase and the swing phase. You want to start with all your weight on your back leg. This leg has nothing, my arms have nothing. And then I'm going to do my second phase, which is straightening this leg and moving this one forward. Now all my weight is on this leg, and I can lift the other leg and the arms overhead. Now the size of the steps is going to be determined by the trail. This trail has some pretty big steps, so I am doing a pretty big leg motion, but you could also do a much shorter leg motion for the rest step. And one more thing I will mention, a straight leg doesn't mean a hyperextended leg. So we don't want to be just like sending our knee back gross like that. You want a straight leg, but that doesn't mean you have to be maxed out on the joint. The skeleton, your skeleton should be supporting your weight, not your muscles. To make it even better, follow these bonus tips. As often as you can, keep your heels planted. Now, this might be hard on really steep terrain, but use rocks or roots or other features on the trail to make sure that you're not burning out your calf muscles by being on your tiptoes as you climb. And it'll be easier to attain this heel down position if you have adequate ankle flexion. So check out the video I have in the description for an easy to follow calf mobility and strength session. Secondly, try tying your breath to your steps. This is really gonna help you if you're one of those people who hold your breath while you're hiking, and it also really helps you get into a rhythm of travel. Now, I obviously wouldn't recommend this technique if you don't have that many hills and you're okay with working anaerobically for a short, steep section. But if you need to go a really long distance or you're out there for a really long day, then the rest step is an amazing tool to have in your toolbox. So instead of having to take frequent rest stops on your next uphill, try out the rest step and let me know how it goes in the comments below. I hope you have a wilder week, and we'll see you soon.